Yen sorry, baby I do be no emra e wo. Na we emra me ba be kan e fa ye dwuma ye Food and Drugs Authority. Emra ben e na ban ahihya ma ye nya. Ama ye tumi ye de e wo se ye de. Na ye mra no e ye mienu. De na di kan e Food and Drugs law PNDCL 305B. So we kaya first no na ye di no e dey say na ye Food and Drugs Board mocha. The Food and Drugs Board no sa emra we e na ma ye tumi e ma ye de ye adwuma PNDCL 305B. And emra bi ba ye and ye hu say sa Food and Drugs Board emra and your man kakra bi wo ha e to sini wo enti e wo say ye amendment. Na ye di kan ye amendments in 1996. Say ye pese enuane bi mu aye di minerals bi ana se nutrients bi ewo ma etosini aye mani pa enya yare bi de na wo so pa ye sa kompoi enti na e wo say ye pe mineral bi e de hye aduane bi masa kompono ekofom na ye tutu ye ni na no menu mi enu ye ti ha yi se de oman mu ayedin se ye krese ye de bibi ti se iodine eno ema kompono kofom no ye de kwa kofra milk menu mi enu dodo asan ene ye betumi ato anase ye kase ye de kofra milo dodo asan ena menu mi enu ye betumi ato na ne ye betutu ye ni na ye hwe ene ye hu se ene enchine de nipa kakra bi na eni nchine enam ebi ayare bi nti but nipa dodo na edi nchine enti se saa dia na ne ye de saa iodine ebe fra enchine na ya benya iodated salt enti saa ra no ebe share ne kena abra ye saa amendment no enti se si a enchine e wodwa so bia no eyemra se e wo say ye de iodine fortify no said ye be ya e be boni padua no ban afi sa kompo bebre na tete no ye nya no.
Looking at these traditional
Herbalists association.
Yeah, over the years people complain that about hygiene and all of that. I mean, have you told them about that? What steps are you taking to make sure that it works very well?
Okay, you can't take personal hygiene and sanitation out of GMP. GMP is all about that. And from the siting of the facility to raw materials acquisition and control, production processes, and product safety and documentation all forms part of GMP. So we place emphasis on hygiene at all times. As mentioned earlier, one of the main topics for today was personal hygiene, and we went through the basics and how it affects the products. And like we always say, quality is built into your products. You can't take anything out of that. So it's garbage in, garbage out. So we have emphasized enough, and I hope they take it on board. Like I said, we started with premises in terms of the siting and what to look out for, and the setup, including the fabric and the layout within the facility. We also looked at documentation, which is important because you have to know what you're doing. And equally important is the processes. We talk about standardization. How did they need for them to have a calibrated scale, to have their process regularized, to have their product registered so they can have trust in their processes and their products. Okay, you can't get compliance, 100% compliance all the time, but like we said, this educational program, we hope to get them on board and impart knowledge so that when you go out to their various facilities, you're able to see the impact of our training.
Right, so let me ask you about this. There are some herbal, documents. I mean, when it comes to FDA, I mean, what do you mean?
I'm trying to get the input of your question. What was that again, please?
Doctors, people who are producing medicine that would enlarge penis and all of that. I mean, herbal doctors.
It's amazing. That's the Finnish doctor that you mentioned. when products are produced, it comes with indication. And if the product is registered with approved indication, obviously there's nothing wrong with that. However, if you take the product and there are any issues, health issues, you have the right to let us know, then we'll work on it for you.
So,
as part of our mandates, we are doing all that we can to ensure consumer safety, because the public health is our priority. But we can't do it alone. It should be a collective responsibility. So if you know anybody anywhere doing something that has not been brought to our attention, you know such practices, or you know anything that will contribute to the effectiveness of our work, please don't hesitate to let us know and work with you. Thank you. Are you looking for a causal link between the herbal? Unless there's a study out there that indicates that there's a causal link between the herbal drugs and cancer, I really can't speak to that.
Okay, so your full name position?
Anita Owusuko, Principal Regulatory Officer with the Ashanti Regional Office of the Food and Drugs Authority. Thank you.
So it's a good training for TAG members. I think we have derived many things from the training today, which is going to enhance our work in herbal production. We've learned a lot about how to get the materials. I mean, the stuff of medicine, either the leaves, the stem, or the roots of that plant that we're going to use. How to prepare it. Either we're going to dry them and sieve them, boiling them, how to boil at a certain point, and then how to package, how to label it, and do a lot of things that needs a lot of concentration, and hygienically we have to make it neat, because it's human consumption. Yes, these are some of the things we've learnt, and I think it is going to help us the more to achieve our aim in herbal products. Come again?
I mean, would you like to appeal to the FDA government for any support?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. I think in any association or gathering like this, we may need a lot of help from the government. That is, either it's going to be financially or advice. We may need support in terms of finance, or if the government is going to allow us sell our medicine, that is after finishing our products, the more. Some time ago, I learned the sources government doesn't want us to come out. They said we're dealing with some herbal products. But let me assure you, herbal medicine is of immense help in Ghana and other countries as well, especially in Africa here. So I think if the government is coming out with some measures to help us, it will be of much help to us. I'm Daniel Justice Jesse, and I'm the secretary to the association. That is TAG. Yes. Full meaning Traditional Herbalist Association of Ghana. That is TAG. Thank you. Thank you.
And Jumati and Bidi, many a Japa, Jumati and men say, so we have be drew. Na ye course be I was so do home. Because I'm a home near my baby, my home choir, Faswa met it me hama, and I men no mean Bruno, and I choir me Faswa, but the best so be a rare, and I choir me Faswa FD, I call register medron. I register and say a fair modeme, fancy a chum me choir, me Faswa no, I feel I'm so many about me who say, or some call to an amount, or registration.
Mammy Casano or she say, or may can say,
Footwork a camera, yeah, be drew for and say, I was say, you need. They say, I don't be here now, they call Sunny area. Tabia, oh, you want one, you need 20 only. Was saying, in fact, for an hour for at the mass and pan. And they will say, it's food for no, and just say no much church as a yes, baby. And then your baby crack, I said, Dika crack, be, and almost a was only one room, which him 3 and now see him come, and no bet me about my register.
So, where can
I buy and say, oh, your mobile, no more way. Say, I quite say, yeah, baby, drew for no. Ye, fire baby dronum, and ye, tears slap by any food for and say, oh, my way. Na yesu edo ntimi nkonkai ntimi nkwa ni nuru baby a ewosedu say before no ye den bebe ni adwuma ye me to e man ko school but de nyame de ama me a me de aka me nyame adwuma me ye no ntimi ankwa ni say ntimi fie nuru baby a na say mo boy man ko enimu a ntimi di dru pempezo yesu ye ma na omo ba na omo so nimu ade no omo so benya adwuma ye nto omo mo aye na ntimi fa nkwa enimu. That's